This, like, to me, like, feels like less like a Bryan Singer X-Men film than more of like a Bryan Singer movie that's, trying to kind of, combine the best elements of his films and First Class and with a little bit of the magic of the Avengers and like in setting up future X-Men films in a broader universe. And it's a satisfying movie, but it feels less like an artist, doing his thing than like, a really like well-oiled piece of assembly line product.
Mm-hmm. That Quicksilver scene was really cool though.
That was awesome.
Pretty brilliant.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I was like watching that and I was like,
yeah.
I want to know how that's done. Good job.
And he never appears again. No, it's like 2 seconds.
Yeah. He was watching TV later with someone who isn't Scarlet Witch.
Who is legally distinct from Scarlet Witch.
Legally different.
They shot the slow motion scene like at 360 frames per second.
And
like really bright lighting.
That was really cool. I remember watching that.
It was impressive.
Between that Quicksilver and the Aaron Taylor Johnson one, which one are you more excited for?
Oh, the new one. Because I've seen the old one. I've seen the First Class Days of Future Past version of Quicksilver. Mm-hmm. And he was cool for about 10 minutes and then he left the movie because he would make the movie too over. Really.
Yeah, no.
Because he can do practically anything.
Because if he could take out like 8 guys in the blink of an eye, then where is the threat? Where's the challenge?
Where was he in the future?
Dead, probably.
Running around.
Running around in circles.
Doesn't matter. So I'm interested to see what Aaron Taylor Johnson brings to the character. Has anyone... This is something I noticed that... I'm going to change subject in the middle of a sentence. This is something I notice now. In almost all the X-Men movies that Magneto's in, they always reach a point in the third act where it seems like they've won. And then Magneto's like... I'm gonna do my thing now.
Yes.
Mutant rights.
Oh, you're right.
So, in X2 and First Class.
In X2 and to an extent X3, because it's like, oh, we depowered Magneto. Oh, he unleashed the Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, we stopped Xavier from killing the mutants. Oh, Magneto's gonna kill all the humans. Oh, we stopped the missiles from blowing up Cuba and we killed Sebastian Shaw. Oh, Magneto's gonna try and blow up all the American ships and he triples Xavier.
That's an interesting observation.
He's just a prima donna. He needs to be the center of attention.
It's like, oh, well, now that most of the work is done, let me just come in here and add my own cherry on top.
My cherry is a baseball stadium.
My cherry will be a bunch of Cuban missiles pointed at everyone.
No, I'm just wondering if that's part of his personality, like that Stanley built into the character.
I can see that.
He leads
it depends on the writer.
I'm
Dude's been around for 50 years.
I just started reading the original Days of Future Past, and right at the beginning, it's all from Scott Summers' perspective, and it's like, it's a history of everything until now. And
I had a hard time getting through that.
Well, I just started it, but I was just like, it didn't seem like that's his thing. It seemed like for a while, it was just like, things are going to be okay. And now there's Magneto. He's going to go away for a while.
One thing I like about Magneto in the films, aside from the fact that Ian McKellen and Michael Fassbender should just be in every movie playing every role they possibly can.
They wouldn't, but Ian McKellen wouldn't stop hitting on Michael Fassbender.
That's true. Well, it's like, I like how, going back to X2, there's that great twist where they're working with him, but then he goes off and does his own thing, like you were saying, killing all the humans. It's kind of an interesting thing of you can never trust Magneto. He's the guy you want to trust, but it's a really terrible idea, which is why I wonder about the ethics of Xavier letting him fly away at the end of Days of Future Past. I mean, next time he, kills someone, that's on Xavier's hands.
And
it's just like, why don't you put him back in the Pentagon?
It's like, well...
Because he's going to start killing people again.
Has anyone read the Ultimate X-Men series?
Some of it.
So that had a good thing where, Xavier brainwashed Magneto and made him think he was a human, and so Magneto goes off to be a preschool teacher, and that was one of those bizarre twists that I don't know. That would be different. I would like to see, if not exactly that, something in that vein. Yeah.
Well,
that's something that pops up from time to time in the X-Men comics. Professor Xavier is a jerk.
As Kitty Pryde memorably said.
Very memorably said. But he comes off as, you know, he's this nice, old, wise professor guy, but, you know, he's gonna sometimes use his psychic powers for his own gain. And when that happens, he kind of screws with people.
I do like that one tender moment at the end. It isn't really a spoiler, but the Sentinels have finally like surrounded them, and you get that moment between Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart about the, you know,
that was
just they're just like, you know, oh, why I wish we could have done this better. Like still looking back, going, why did we do the things we do?
All those years wasted fighting each other.
I
have a precious few of them back.
I know.
They kissed.
And wait, I don't remember that one.
Then everybody wanted them.
Oh, the day the internet blew up.